Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
You all right. All right, so let's get into it. We got a lot to cover in a short time. All right, so play the clip.
This is LosAngelesTimes.com. Instagram post of rapper PnB Rock at Roscoes may have led to killing, LAPD chief says.
Lord, all right, I saw this in the news earlier today. That's not the Coon of the Week part of it though. Okay. But this is young folks back there on the IT team. Is he famous? Okay, so this is a big time rapper right here. And he was killed at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
That's crazy.
All right, let's read a little bit of this.
Ridiculous.
The gunman who killed PnB Rock at the Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles restaurant in South Los Angeles demanded jewelry and other valuables before getting into a struggle with the rapper and opening fire. Los Angeles Police Chief Michael Moore said Tuesday. Moore said the Monday attack occurred soon after the rapper was tagged online as being at the restaurant, and police are investigating whether that is what whether that is what prompted the attack.
Right. I read also it was his baby mama or something like that. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it was his baby mother who posted his location.
That's crazy.
All right, you had something on that? You want to speak about it?
Yes,
Go ahead.
See, about that was a setup. That's a setup.
That's a setup, bro.
So you got to know who you in communication with, like your spouse and things like that. You got to know that. That's why I said what? It say prove them first. Prove them, know who you were with. Because how you did the video call, that set him up right there. Like the media is set up to go all around the world. So.
Talking about the social media. Was it Twitter, Instagram, or something like that? She posted his whereabouts to show the restaurant. Right. Minutes later, he gets robbed at gunpoint. He resists, and they shoot the brother dead. Now, here's the point I wanted to bring out. You got that picture of the other dude? I heard of this guy before, 6'9" or whatever. Post that. Now, apparently, before the brother passed, they had some beef or something like that. So, what's his name? Tekashi 6'9". Go back to the top. He posts that meme right there. Homie died over some waffles. And he laughing about that thing.
Right. Come on now.
All right, so now let's scroll down a little bit. Look at the beef between the two. Read that.
6'9". You be like, free the real and keep the fake. God answered y'all prayers.
You see that thing right there?
That's hatred right there.
You see, bro, you never thought you see the day when brothers is glorifying off of others' death out in the open like that.
Right.
You understand? Go back to it, because apparently the PB brother said something before he passed. Go ahead.
PnB Rock. If he got smoked, my life will be made no kizzy.
Hey, what that mean? What no kizzy mean? Oh, no, see, bro. Hey, I'm removed, bro. I'm removed 100%, bro. So he say no cap. That mean what? He's serious. No, he ain't playing. No lie. Yeah, I know no cap me, but no kizzy. That's new to me. Right. So he said if he gets smoke, my life will be made no kizzy. So PnB was wishing death on 6ix9ine.
Damn.
Before.
Right.
Okay, that's what a lot of people like to do. As soon as somebody pass away or get murdered, they like to act like they're an angel.
Right.
No. And what I did, I did a little research. I listened to this brother's music. Very negative, bro. It's the same poison that got him killed.
Right.
And we don't wish nothing on the brother, but to the youth, to the young folks out there watching, hey, that's obviously not the way. Hey, being a rapper in today's society, that's dangerous being a police officer.
Right.
Okay? That ain't the way to go. Officer Elijah, what you got?
And think about the class that Deacon Abiel brought out the other day where he showed how we was in the 50s and 60s, how we didn't have this type of relationship with each other. And now we to the point where if you're, like Cap just pointed out, if you're a rapper, you got to prove you gangster. You got to prove you hard by calling somebody out and having a shootout. These are things that never represented us. This is why hip-hop is poisonous to us. Give me that in, what is it? Micah chapter 2, verse 8. Let me get that, if you don't mind. Just to show you that this is not how God set us up to be. This is actually abnormal for what God gave us. Read that.
The book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 8.
Read.
Even of late, my people is risen up as an enemy.
So this ain't what God set up. We're not supposed to be each other's enemies. We're supposed to be looking out for each other. Leviticus 19 and 17 say, you can't even hate your brother in your heart. But hip-hop perpetuates us hating each other, our women hating each other, us hating our women, us making babies and not taking care of them. All of this is poisonous to our community. So when we holler Black Lives Matter or whatever we're going to holler, we got to stand behind it 100%. Anything that don't benefit us, we got to put it behind us. And the only thing that benefits us is God's laws.
Yes, I'm off.
Yes,
Go ahead.
sir. Yes, sir. Actually, I know a story that's pretty similar to this.
Did it take place in Haiti?
No, actually,
Okay.
in South Florida.
South Florida, okay.
Yeah.
There's little Haiti down there too.
Not in little Haiti, though.
Okay. All right, go ahead, go
Pompano.
ahead. Okay, yeah.
I have a friend that we used to hang out a lot with, and her brother used to pretend like to be gangster. He wanted to be gangster-like.
Mm-hmm.
So he had a nice chain on, and he was put at gunpoint, and he wanted to be gangster. So when they asked him for his necklace, he said, "I ain't giving you my," and he started cussing and everything. I'm not giving you my necklace at gunpoint. So the guy that had the gun pulled on him, he shot him and then yanked the necklace out of his neck and throw it at him, and then walk away. He didn't even take the necklace. Damn. He killed him and walk away. That's showing you exactly what y'all saying in reference of trying to prove that you gangster. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I was pulled at gunpoint. I didn't flinch. I stood my ground. Guess what? He's 6 feet under now. Let me get a scripture real quick. Let me get Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 5.
You know, that's big in the hip-hop culture. They talk about not letting somebody take your chain. So they would rather die than to be the person who let somebody take their chain.
Let me get that real quick. Last one.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 5. And the people shall be oppressed, every one by another, and every one by his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honorable.
That's what you see going on today. We become enemies toward each other. We oppressing one another. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because we have no light. We have no, those churches are not doing their job. Because they're not doing their job, these kids become our oppressor in the streets. Go ahead, Cap.
No. What I was about to touch, excellent scriptures. Give me 2 Ezra 15 and 6. Like I said earlier, man, this is it's some other stuff out here. These drill rappers, these young cats today, man, they on some other stuff.
I'm sick of
They're on some other stuff. 2 Ezra 15, give me verse I think it's 6. Let me hear that. 15 and 6.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 6.
Come on.
For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Right. It said wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. When you read Matthew, give me that Matthew 24 as well. I think it's either 11 or 12 when it talks about the love of many shall wax cold. It's not like it used to be. You know, Deacon Abiel's class was heavy. It showed us our decline over the last 60, 70 years.
Right.
How we actually had care toward one another at one point.
That's right.
You know, we had brotherhood. We had brothers taking care of their wives, their families. It meant something to us. But now we over here wishing death upon one another.
Right.
And it's coming full circle. Hey, actually finish 2nd Ezra 15:6 and then go there. Watch this.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 6.
Come on.
For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. And their hurtful works are fulfilled.
You see that? And the hurtful works are fulfilled. You wish death on another man. Guess what happened to you? It came to you. It was fulfilled. That same wickedness you spewing, it came right back to you. Hey, so the young folk out there, man, that ain't the way to follow. You lead in that life, you're gonna die young.
Never.
You are gonna die very early. Read what you got in Matthew 24.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 12.
Come on.
And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Right, because of that wickedness increasing on the earth, like that gross darkness spoke of in Isaiah 60. It says iniquity is going to abound. Brother can't even go eat nothing no more.
Right.
Get robbed at gunpoint. You understand? Brothers wishing death on each other. Brothers laughing at the fact that a brother was killed in cold blood, man. Yeah, it's ridiculous. You have something?
Yeah, you said something about how they were back then. What I do remember in that statement, I remember the best way we were able to hit Esau pocket was when they were doing the boycott, bus boycott. What did they do? They look out for one another. You see, those that have cars, they do carpool. They help each other. That goes exactly to what you're saying. Now, nobody cares. Nobody cares even if you die. So, yes, I would agree on that 100%.
All praise. When you think about it, Martin Luther King did the what was it? I Have a Dream speech, and nothing happened beyond that. And they actually embraced that. But when he did that I've Been to the Mountaintop speech, where he told our people we need to come together, that's when he got assassinated, because that's what they fear, us coming together, not us fighting each other. They'll give you the guns to kill each other, and we helping the enemy kill us. So all of y'all that think you're a gangster or hard because you're willing to kill your own brother, just know you are the problem.
Exactly.
I'm sick.
You are the problem.
Hey, real quick for the sake of time, let's go to the next clip. Let's go to the next one, because what Officer Sampson mentioned earlier was on point. Sisters, especially after Bishop's class. All right, watch this. Pay close attention.
Hello and thanks for joining us. A pack of cigars. That's what a Macon mom says a stranger asked for at a gas station before he then assaulted her.
Bibb County Sheriff's Office says they're searching for this man, last seen running from the Citgo on Bloomfield Road, wearing a purple shirt and black pants.
Now, I will say this. Now, the irony, right? The irony of that. You know, give me that in, what's it? Ezra's 5 and 73. Yeah, 1 Ezra's 5 and 73. The irony of what he was wearing. You say he wore a purple shirt, black pants. And like,
I know.
You know, I'm not getting into conspiracies, but
very subtle.
very ironic, right?
Right.
All right, read that for me real quick.
The book of 1 Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 73.
Go ahead.
And by their secret plots and popular persuasions.
Hey, before we finish that off, y'all remember last week, Governor DeSantis referred to Biden as Nero.
Yep.
Right.
Now, you remember that?
Yeah.
We remember what Nero did, right?
Right.
He accused the real Christians, the Israelites, of starting a fire.
Right.
You understand? So, hey, it's not a conspiracy. It's actually not too far-fetched.
Right.
They're capable of doing these things. All right, go back to the script.
That's in their DNA.
1 Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 73.
Go ahead.
And by their secret plots and popular persuasions and commotions, they hindered the finishing of the building all the time that King Cyrus lived. So they were hindered from building for the space of 2 years.
Right, and they did it by what? Secret plots, popular persuasion, to turn the people against us,
Right.
the Israelites. All right, now go back to the clip.
Bibb County Sheriff's Office says they're searching for this man, last seen running from the Citgo on Bloomfield Road, wearing a purple shirt and black pants. Ashlyn Webb has the latest.
He literally beat me like I was a man. He did.
Danielle Finney says these are the marks left by Tuesday's attack.
Now check this out. I'm not happy that happened to my sister. But the way she said that was crazy. Now, when you rewind, a lot of sisters, I'm not saying it's her, but it could be. She could be one of those sisters who jump in men's faces. You never know. Yeah. But I'm not saying it's her, so I'm not, understand what I'm about to say. A lot of black women, I ain't talking about none of you repentant sisters out there. I'm talking about the black women, okay, who still say they're African Americans. They want to be equal to the man.
Right.
Okay, they'll jump in a man's face in a heartbeat. But if he puts his hands on her, they're taken back by it.
Now they're automatically a female.
Right. Like what I heard, she said, he beat me like a man. It's like, dang.
Well, you were acting like a man.
That's the thing about it. I'm not saying we don't know the situation with her. You understand? Because I don't want to see our sister get beat down like that. I don't want to see that. But I'm just saying, these sisters, a lot of these sisters are going to be in for a rude awakening.
Right.
When that damn purge law starts going state to state. That narrative of getting in a man's face, that narrative of thinking you equal to a man is going to change very quickly.
Right.
Very quickly. Go back to the clip. Rewind it just a little bit. Yeah,
Webb
perfect.
has the latest.
He literally beat me like I was a man. He did.
Danielle Finney says these are the marks left by Tuesday's attack.
I have where he threw me on the ground. My hands are messed up. My hip is swollen right here. He pulled out hair right here.
The mother of two says this man, caught on surveillance video, was sitting in the middle of two gas pumps.
In the midst of me getting out the car, he asked me, could I buy him something at the store, a Black & Mild. I told him I didn't have the money.
Finney says she got back in her car to grab her keys, and that's when he attacked her.
He just hit me.
Finney says she then tried to get away and ran toward the store, but the man chased her, attacking her again.
He knocked me on the ground and just went to beat me.
She says she cried for help and covered her face while the man continued punching her. Meanwhile, Finney says the store clerk locked the doors. So when she finally got away from the man,
a clerk let a woman out, and when I got to the door, she had locked the door. I'm pulling on the door, I'm begging for help, screaming for help, and she never helped me at all.
Hey, real quick. So we're seeing what the world is becoming.
Right.
What the world is coming into. So the clerk in the gas station saw the man beating the sister down, and she's trying to escape for help.
Right.
The clerk said, I'm gonna lock the door. All right. So hey, do me a favor. Give me second Ezra's. Give me second Ezra's chapter 15. 15 and 19. Watch this.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 19.
Come on.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
Now, this is going to go both ways. You know, this is going into when it's total civil unrest, when it's lawlessness. But I want to talk about that pity right there. Normally, human nature, what would you have done?
Try to help.
You would try to open up the door.
Close the door.
But what's happening, because the wickedness is spreading across the earth at such a vast rate, guess what? The love of many shall wax cold.
Right.
Meaning what? If he would have pulled out, she could have that clerk could have saved a life.
Right.
If it was in that situation.
Right.
She made it out alive, but let's just say the dude was trying to stab her or something like that. Mm-hmm. She would have literally watched the sister get stabbed to death rather than just opening up the door and letting her in. That's the type of world we're living in. And another thing, sisters, if you pull up to a gas station, if you pull up to the grocery store or wherever it is and you see a man just roaming or he's just there, sisters, do not get out of the car. Do not get out of the car.
That's right.
Message.
Yeah, exactly. Sisters, sometimes, I don't know what sisters be thinking at times, but sisters, you have to be more cautious. If you can help it, go with somebody else.
Right.
Two is better than one.
Right.
Or if you're married, go with your husband. You understand? Or whatever it may be. If you have to go by yourself, like the officer said earlier, you got to be more cautious. You have something, officer?
Yes, sir. our sisters have adapted or accepted this Babylonian mindset where a strong black woman, and that's dangerous, especially like Cal just pointed out in the times we're in right now. Like, think about how they carried themselves in the Bible days. In the Bible days, the women were always accompanied by a man. Give me that in John chapter 19, verse 26. This is when Christ was on the he was about to die on the cross. Let's see what Christ did for his mother before he died. Let's see what he made sure happened for his mom. Because this mindset's got to go. Babylon pushed that mindset in you. It ain't no such thing as a strong black woman. You're supposed to be supporting of a man. You were made for the man. Read that.
The book of John, chapter 19 and verse 26.
Read.
When Jesus therefore saw his mother and the disciples standing by, whom he loved, he said unto his mother, Woman, behold thy son.
See, look, before he even died, he made sure somebody was watching after his mom. He made sure his mom had somebody, because you being out on your own is not the safe thing to do. Like that boy just showed you, a woman is not equal to a man. A man will beat you just 90%, 99% of the time, the man will beat you. So when this purge situation finna rise, you're gonna be wishing you had a man, a black man to look after you, because the other nation's gonna stick for their own.
Mm-hmm. Hey, let me get a precept real quick. I'm gonna add on to what you just said. Let me get Jeremiah 31 and 22. That's true, and it also goes even to those that are married, to those that have a husband. You gotta learn to submit to your husband. You know what I'm saying? Right. The worst thing you wanna have is thinking that it's 50-50, and then when it's the time. Now you're dealing with someone fighting or someone breaking into the house. Hey, can you go see what? No, hey, you say 50-50. You go look.
It's your time. I went last time.
Read that. Yeah, right. Read that scripture for me.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 31 and verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter?
So for the scripture to say backsliding daughter, that means you're going backward. You're not doing what you were ordained to do. Go ahead.
For the Lord have created a new thing in the earth.
A new thing. That's not normal. It's abnormal. What you see going on today. Sisters thinking that they don't need a man, or they just need the man temporarily, just to get the rod and that's it. Go ahead.
Black women don't.
A woman shall compass a man.
A woman shall compass a man. That's them thinking that they don't need a man. Okay. And that's the mindset that we have to get rid of before it's too late.
Hey, but I know according to Bible prophecy, I know the sisters that's supposed to get it, they're going to get their mind right.
Right.
Isaiah 4. That's right. There's a reason why the scriptures say what it say. It sounds good right now. Right. I'm independent, da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to let y'all black women know, those sisters rocking with that type of mentality, yes, they are going to die. Right. They're going to die. Yes, they are. Okay, they're not going to make it. All right, I'm going to show you how we know this. Watch this. Isaiah 4. You know what I want, right?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 4 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
Why is that? Why are these women going to be desperately trying to cling on to this one man? 2nd Ezra 16. Bring it out. 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and 33. Watch this.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 33.
Go ahead.
The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegroom. The women shall mourn, having no husband.
Having what?
Having no husband.
That husband is going into protection, into a hedge, meaning what? When there's danger, that husband, he going to step in and protect you.
Right.
That's why in Isaiah 4, they're going to be clinging to that one man because they're going to be looking for protection.
That's right.
All right, sisters, hey, and we care about our sisters, and we are here to protect you. But at the same time, you have to play your role.
That's right.
You're not equal to the man, all right? And we bring out this article, to raise awareness. We don't want our sisters getting harmed out here.
That's right.
We want our sisters making better decisions, wise decisions, so that don't happen to you. Because that could have ended up way worse than what it did.
Right.
All right? Hey, for the second time, let's get into today's topic.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone, 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.